Topping today's news, the United Nations Security Council approves a new gang suppression force for Haiti. Prime Minister Davis pleased with the increased economic rating by Standard & Poor's. Prime Minister says while we are good neighbors, the Bahamas cannot carry Haiti's burden, and a 28-year-old charged with double murder in last week's Camp Road shooting. This is your JCN Evening News. I'm Jarino Saunders. It's a pleasure to have you join us. There is renewed hope for Haiti and hopefully good news for the Bahamas as well, now that the United Nations Security Council has authorized a new multinational gang suppression force. They call it the GSF. It's in Haiti, and it will replace the Kenyan-led security support mission. The Bahamas Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in a statement, said it fully supports the move. With 5,550 troops, the GSF will be a much more lethal and expanded force than the current Kenyan-led mission. The GSF will work in close coordination with the Haitian National Police and the Haitian Armed Forces to neutralize gangs, provide security for critical infrastructure, and support humanitarian access. Gangs currently control most of the capital and continue to wreak havoc in many cities and villages outside Port-au-Prince. Still talking immigration, while we already heard Prime Minister Philip Davis address the U.S. visa application issue as it relates to Haitian nationals, he also addressed the social and economic impacts of allowing more Haitian nationals into the country, be it legally or those trying to smuggle their way into the country. The Prime Minister said the Bahamas simply cannot afford to take on any more of the burden from Haiti.
For too long, the Bahamas has been left to carry the weight of Haiti's crisis. It is not fair to us as Bahamians. As I've said before, our country has been through a lot. We have very serious challenges and limited resources with which to face these challenges. We are a compassionate people, but we cannot take on burdens that are not ours. So at the United Nations, I made it clear that the Bahamas cannot and will not carry Haiti's problems on our backs. We will defend our borders. We will protect the opportunities and services that belong to Bahamians. And we will keep pressing the international community to do much more.
Prime Minister Philip Davis says stability in Haiti is the best way to prevent large numbers of Haitians wanting to leave that country. He again is calling on the international community to do more to help Haiti recover.
Stability in Haiti requires real commitment from global powers, from regional partners, and from international institutions. We will be a good neighbor, but not at the expense of our own people. I said this at the United Nations because I know Bahamians expect me to stand up for them, and I'll keep doing exactly that.
Many Bahamians have raised concerns over what seems to be an influx of Haitian migrants into the country in recent years. The Coalition of Independents have also expressed concern in this regard. Over the weekend, it was revealed that Standard & Poor's Global Ratings upgraded its long-term foreign and local currency sovereign debt credit rating on the Bahamas to BB- from B+. The rating action reflects strengthened economic performance supported by the tourism and financial sectors, coupled with sound fiscal management. On Monday, Prime Minister Philip Davis welcomed the news.
Last week, S&P Global Ratings announced that the Bahamas' long-term sovereign credit rating was upgraded with a stable outlook. And further, a likely further upgrade will happen in the short term. It went from B-, single B- to double B, from single B+ to double B-. And it's indicated that a further upgrade is likely to happen in the short term. This is our country's first upgrade in more than a decade.
The Prime Minister, who is also the Minister of Finance, says the rating sends a positive message to the rest of the world about doing business and investing in the Bahamas.
It tells the world that confidence is returning to the Bahamian economy. Where there was doubt, there's now trust in our ability to grow, manage debt, and create stability. A stronger rating opens the door to lower borrowing costs, greater investor confidence, and new opportunities for Bahamian businesses. This upgrade, of course, is not the end of the road. There's still work ahead, but it is proof that progress is real, that step by step, our country is moving in the right direction.
Standard & Poor's attributed the strong economy to strong cruise tourism and large-scale investment projects across the Family Islands and the government's tax compliance efforts, which helped to reduce the fiscal deficit and contain the sovereign debt burden. And finally, in this segment, the United States Department of State released its 2025 Bahamas Investment Climate Statement, which gives an overview of the investment climate in the country for Americans already invested and those considering investing here in the Bahamas. The report noted that the government has taken steps to improve the investment environment, but there are still some areas that need improvement in terms of good governance, bureaucratic red tape, high labor costs, inconsistent contract tendering, and transparency, including the full implementation of the Freedom of Information Act, which the government of the Bahamas says is not a priority at this time. The report also noted that the United States currently has a $3.8 billion trade surplus with the Bahamas, with a vast majority of that being food and fuel imports from the United States, in addition to 85% of the tourists visiting the Bahamas coming from the United States, and many Americans owning second homes here in the Bahamas. Overall, the Bahamas ranked 28th out of 180 countries, tied with the United States in the Transparency and Corruption Perception Index in 2024. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back following these commercials.